Kontroversy, and we were just giggle because we just told Fa that there's one episode that we were talking about man boobs.
And it's double D, yeah?
Either double E, I think.
No, double E.
It's like a soccer ball size.
You have to
for
see
one
the
side,
picture.
and they need like a
and
whole
was he
team.
like buff? Was he slim, or was he?
He's like a let's say it's our proportion. It looks like women boobs. Anyway, let's move on. This story seems to fascinate everyone every time. Just go to
I'm gonna Google it.
YouTube and search for our program. You will see man boobs. Anyway, next is my story. Nothing to laugh about. Uplifting.
Very uplifting.
The teacher charged with molesting 21 primary students.
And the worst case is in Thailand.
This happened in Thailand. I read this news last Friday, giving all my afternoon to be so depressing, just because the result that these two teachers receive, I don't think it's enough. Okay, the case is not final, but what they're getting and what they got for what they have done so far, it's not really up to par with what they have done, destroying the life of 21 girls. Here's the thing. He is a teacher at school in Nakhon Si Thammarat. His name is Virat Wuttipong, and there's two teachers. Another one is Bunmi Jin Chao Na. 21, the guidance and parents of 21 children finally get together and file a complaint to the police that these two teachers molested their children.
Right, and there's probably more, I'm pretty sure.
There's probably more.
Oh, he's old.
And one of them even autistic children.
That's wrong.
And like he just like have her sit on the lap and touch.
Oh man, don't describe it.
Yeah.
I'm sad by this.
And the thing is, this is not like teenager that might dress up too revealing or things like that. It's like primary school student.
It's like pedophile, right?
It's like grade 3 students. It's just a sick.
And the disturbing thing is he was charged before.
Yeah, he was charged before, and he moved from other school.
Wow.
That was so disturbing. And then the media asked the director of the school that he is currently working for. So the teacher just said, "Oh, he's not working for us now. He'll be transferred to other school." And that's the probe commission. Yeah, and the probe commission is set up to investigate the matter. That's not enough. Do it for a person who destroyed life of at least that we know 21 girls. He shouldn't be moved away. He should stay in that town, walking around and take all those disgusting
get arrested already,
from other people. I mean, well, politically, the man stay innocent until he proved guilty. But you know what?
21 kids.
He shouldn't move out at least.
In the space of how long, though?
In space of how long?
Yeah.
Does this take him a year to do it, or?
I don't know.
And why has it taken it so long for 21 families to come together?
Because one of them said they thought that they were alone and they just wouldn't
speak out.
I think
it's probably takes time and takes a lot of
I think about kids, every kid
expenses to actually
like all these
file
kids,
lawsuit,
it's just like what, 10 years old, 9 years old. If you read about this a lot enough, you know that most of the kids most likely think that it's their fault, or they were told that they should keep secret, otherwise they're gonna get hurt.
Right.
We have no idea.
They didn't know that behavior is actually not appropriate.
They didn't know that is this a right or wrong thing, but finally it's broke out from one of the kids, and I guess parents starting to talk and ask around. So they be able to gather together like 21 of them. That's a lot. 21 is a lot.
And that's just what we know.
That's just what we know. And this is not include the previous school that this guy been teaching.
And both of them did it.
Yeah. And he should be in jail.
What does he teach?
Thai language. I saw that. Like they put a little word. He's teaching Thai language. Like,
and the job of being a teacher, you should be a part of their growing up life, guide them to better life, better future. help them with whatever they need, but not destroy their life.
Well, obviously the guy doesn't have like principles or anything to do. It's like he's a pedophile.
And this guy deserves something more than just get fired from the school or transfer away.
Yeah.
Transfer is bad. Like,
transfer is bad because he just
solving the
exactly.
issue. I think the education system in Thailand has been under a lot of scrutiny lately, especially with student violence, student crime, student killings, brawls, and even this case right here. I mean, I think the government should kind of step up right now and do something about it, because even with the killings, what they did was they shut down the schools.
Right.
I mean, if I was a student, then I would be like, fantastic. No
have
school
more time to
you
fight.
know?
Right.
That's not really looking at the root of the problem.
The funny thing is, Thai government is one of the top, I think top 5, in the top 5 that spend a majority of the budget, spend budget on education the most in the world.
Do we
it
see
probably
that
goes to the whoever after you know the corruption. I mean, you know, building
Right.
a build.
By the time it filters down the hierarchy. I mean,
You look at the number, you look at the budget, it look like we're doing the right thing, but you're looking at the result and what's happening, it's not getting
It's
any
not about
better.
the amount, it's about the result. And the result doesn't meet with, you know,
and I'm
the amount of money we
saying
spend.
that it's getting worse. I think all this instant student fights or a child molester being a teacher is probably going on as long as it's happening. I don't know, forever. But it's just this world nowadays. It's a social media world. Things get around easier and quicker, so it's get more exposure. So
I think it's the school's fault. You know, you should look at the records. You should screen your teachers a lot better. I mean.
And you shouldn't
How
just
do you
transfer
let
them a day
someone
away.
who's a charged pedophile teach at your school? I mean, I don't understand that.
Even
And that
have
really
them in the
upsets me.
neighborhood, like if we know
that
we
maybe
won't
you know
allow
what
that.
that is another thing. I'm so curious why, but maybe the record was erased or whatever if he lobby, you know, enough or whatever.
If
but
you have enough power,
after
people back
he
him.
got charged with this 21 count, why what they do is just set up a probe and have him transfer.
true.
Why it's only that? There is something much more they can do to him. Or I think he deserves more, I don't know, some upfront punishment or something.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, I think Thai society is moving like toward it, like, you know, toward like protecting women and children for sexually assault and stuff. Like we talked last week about the what was that?
Civil
The act,
servant sexual harassment
the sexual
act.
harassment act that we're being introduced. But this is even more crucial to be looking at, like, because children cannot, like women, we still have, you know, we're mature enough to actually speak.
Right.
Some of us, not all of us, you know.
True.
But for children, that's another story. And if we don't do something about this, then
and even grow up woman, when you speak too much, too loud, Thai people call you aggressive. It doesn't matter if you say true or not, what you're saying is the right thing or not, they just call you aggressive. And they just look at you as a bitch.
or you start crying, then that's solved the problem. I'm vulnerable, people.
Okay.
How about being a crying bitch? Is that gonna help anything?
No, not really.
No?
You have to cry quietly. Sorry.
Oh.
Just just like in a Thai soap opera, just look at the way the heroine.
So maybe all of us should train ourselves to just cry, like sobbing cry.
No,
Yeah,
we can't
like-
do it.
One glistening tear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, dang.
I've
That's
perfected it.
good. That's a good example.
Maybe next episode we'll talk about those tears. Which one? Is it the pH difference between the bitch tears and the what's it called? Innocent victim tears. I'm not sure how much time we have left. I can't really hear how much time we have left. Oh, we have to go now. Don't forget to email us at kontroversy@TANnetwork.tv if you have any suggestion, you want to talk to us, you want to send us some funny news, funny pictures, just email us at kontroversy@TANnetwork.tv. And that's all we have for today. See you again next week. สวัสดีค่ะ